everybody, how's it going? This is Doctor Who. This is season 24 and this is part 2 of Dragonfire. So last episode, the Doctor and Mel have gone to this ice planet and they've gone to like this little cafe area and bumped into Glitz, which is interesting because we've not seen him since Trial of a Time Lord, I guess, when he and Mel were witnesses in favour of the Doctor against the Valyard. And it's nice to see that he's back. It's nice to see that we've got a recurring character like this. I think it really adds to the story that we keep meeting people that we've met before. And it's nice that they've brought him over into Sylvester stories. And he's got this map that he's won in like a card game, but he's heavily in debt. And he says it takes us below the levels that we're kind of allowed to go into, and there's this mythical dragonfire and these kind of trees that play music, but the trees are actually kind of crystals. And we've also got this guy called Mr. Kane who's basically creating a mercenary force, and he's freezing people, and he's kind of got this symbol. It's like a coin that people touch and it basically burns into the skin, and they've got like nitroglycerin, and he seems to be freezing people, a lot of people, to create this army that he wants, but we don't really know why yet. And then we also met Ace, who was working in the cafe, and she's from Earth, and it sounded like an experiment she was doing had gone wrong and she somehow ended here. But when they asked how old she was and she said 18, she initially, I think, went to say 16. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with her, because I know she's in survival, but other than that, she's just a blank slate. So I'm just going to get straight on into this. The hell did that fire?
Is that a real dragon? Those are laser beams.
Is it a robot?
I've located the ice garden, but there's a distinct absence of dragonal treasure.
Are you going to help him?
I sympathize with your disappointment. I'm about to plummet to my death.
The girls must be stopped before they reach Glitz and the Doctor. They must be eradicated.
He doesn't know that she's getting that ship, though.
What could be more appropriate than to dispatch Glitz's former crew after the girls?
This just makes me think of the Jedi, though, because the Jedi have an ice planet. It's where they get the crystals for lightsabers.
Got it. I've got you.
Oh my god. Where's his brolly?
It's no use, Doctor. Even if we did find the treasure, it'd take us longer than 72 hours. And Balazs said if I didn't return Kane's money within 72 hours, they'd confiscate my spacecraft.
Why don't you explain the problem to him?
Oh, he'd slice his own mother up to make a point. If he was a mortician, the corpses would keep their eyes open.
Ah.
In fact, if Kane knew we were after the dragon's treasure...
Oh, the thing on the map!
He wouldn't be looking too clever at the moment.
These tanks never have any sense of fair play.
Does Glitz know what's going on here?
Which is why I've come to the conclusion that playing by the rules is a mug's game. I have decided to hijack the Nosferatu, which is where you come in, Doctor.
Ah, hang on there a minute, Glitz. I'm engaged in a project of scientific curiosity. I mean, that dragon, or whatever it may turn out to be, could be an undiscovered species.
Look,
No,
I'll
it
do you a
shoots
good
lasers.
deal. You help me get the Nosferatu back, and I'll give you the treasure map, so you and Mel can go looking for this dragon. I can't say fairer than that, can I?
All right, then. Where is the Nosferatu berth?
In the lower docking bay.
Oh no.
There's the Doctor's brolly. He must be on the right track.
What did he have to come this way for? I could break my neck.
How are we going to get down there?
On the brolly.
Hang on.
Oh my god, what is in this bag? She's walking like explosion. Oh my god.
There's only one guard.
Why's she got a little ladder?
You can occupy him while I slip on board.
I'll do my best.
Go on then. Away you go.
Excuse me, what's your attitude towards the nature of existence? For example, do you hold any strong theological opinions?
I think you'll find most educated people regard mythical convictions as fundamentally animistic.
I see. That's a very interesting concept.
Personally, I find most experiences border on the existential.
Well, how would you reconcile that with the empiriocritical belief that experience is at the root of all phenomena?
I think you'll find that a concept can be philosophically valid, even if theologically meaningless.
So what
He's
you're
loving
saying
this.
is that before Plato existed, someone had to have the idea of Plato.
Oh, you've no idea what a relief it is for me to have such a stimulating philosophical discussion.
My ship
He could have tidied up a bit.
will be light years away from this place.
I wouldn't touch those controls if I were you.
Oh,
Not interrupting anything, am I?
What are you doing here?
I like his big
Very
dice.
difficult question. Why is everyone around here so preoccupied with metaphysics?
I think she's going to kill us, Doctor.
Ah, an existentialist.
Quiet! Only one of us can leave Iceworld aboard the Nosferatu. And one way or the other, it's going to be me. What's the matter? Shh.
Oh, hang on.
Did you hear that?
Behind you.
Hear what?
I thought I heard something.
For what kind of something?
I don't know. Can you see anything?
Oh, man. Can someone get some WD-40 for that door? It was very good heavy door
I think
acting,
we
though.
go straight on. Either that, or we don't.
Well, now that we've found the Dragonfire, what's next on your list of tourist attractions, Doctor?
Right! Cover your ears! Hey, girl! You're done up! Throw the other one!
Throw another one.
Yay! Go for it, Donut!
That was well, Brill.
We're not in the clear yet!
Oh, I don't believe it. Well, after 2 cans of nitro, nothing can survive that.
Yeah, but I think they're already dead.
Okay.
Come on! Come on, wake up!
Oh, that was creepy.
What happened?
You hit your head, I think.
It's all right, Donut.
Morning.
Back, Doctor.
No, Glitz, don't!
Why?
We've got no right to kill.
Oh,
Why didn't it kill us?
because you didn't have a weapon?
We better ask it.
Can't sleep, Bella?
Oh no, she's planning her exit.
How old do you think I am, Cracker?
80?
33, 34.
And how old do you think I was when I first agreed to join Kane?
80?
16. That was a long time ago. Do you see this?
He said she was, nearly said she was
You'd
16.
have thought it would begin to disappear after 20 years.
Sold ourselves. We knew what we were doing. We had a choice.
I was 16.
Even at 16, we had a
He'll
choice.
kill us. He'll find someone younger, and he'll kill us unless we kill him first.
Oh, revolution!
How do you propose to do that?
With heat.
Minus 150, minus 160, minus 170.
Oh, this woman's good at
Average
recruitment.
horizon, minus 160.
Down there!
Suppose so.
Oh,
Mel, you brought my umbrella.
Oh, Doctor!
Professor, Bill's bag.
Now stop this swabbling. There's no place for animosity on a serious scientific undertaking.
Do you mean the dragon?
Well, it's not so much a dragon, it's more of a semi-organic vertebrate with a highly developed cerebral cortex.
And it's got laser beams in its eyes that tried to kill us.
yeah.
Well, I wonder what you did to annoy it.
It just came at us, Professor. No warning.
Really? Well, let's see what this vertebrate with laser beams has got to say of itself, shall we? Hello. Where might you have popped up from there?
He's been sent by Kane, Doctor.
He's got masses of them frozen in his deep freeze.
Cryogenesis, eh?
Hang about. I'd recognise that mutinous expression anywhere. Podovkin, old son, you've no idea how pleased I am to see you again.
It's no
Oh,
use.
he's
Deep
not there
cryogenics
anymore.
Freezes the neural pathways.
Oh, come on, old son, a joke's a joke. It's me, Sabalon Glitz.
I remember how you sold our entire crew to Kane to be frozen as mercenaries.
Oh, God.
Now, come on, old son, don't go jumping to conclusions.
Someone turn around.
More of an acquaintance, actually.
little squeak scream was unbelievable.
+4 Celsius.
What's happening?
You're getting a sweat on.
Can't breathe. Too warm. What is this?
What's he doing, Professor?
Ah, so that's what this is all about. A polydimensional scanning imager. And our friend the creature's using itself as the energy source.
Planetary Archives. Criminal History, segment 931203.
Oh!
Two of the most vicious examples of the criminal mentality have been the leaders of the notorious Kane Xana gang. Until its demise, this gang carried out systematic violence and extortion unequaled in its brutality. In view of the sheer evil of his crimes, Kane is to be exiled from the planet Proamon and never allowed to return home. He will be banished to the barren planet of Svartos, which has a permanently frozen dark side on which he can survive.
I've been planning my revenge for 3,000 years. Don't let you stand in my way now I am so close.
Are you the one that everyone was looking for? Treasure.
What the actual hell is going on?
A source of intense optical energy. Look at it through Kane's eyes. See it as an evil mind would see it.
Oh no. Oh god, we just led him straight to it.
After 3,000 years, the Dragonfire shall be mine.
I am loving every single second of this story. I like Mel and Ace, or Dorothy, teaming up and trying to escape Glitz's previous crew members. Glitz helping the Doctor so that he didn't fall was really cool as well. But it's also like interesting to see that this Dragonfire was actually there to protect the treasure and wasn't there because of Kane. I thought maybe this thing was here because of Kane and it was working for Kane. That obviously isn't the case, and the treasure is actually within Dragonfire. Dragonfire is the treasure, and I loved seeing the archives, actually, and seeing how we learned how Kane actually ended up being exiled here, and his wife, or his partner, killed herself. I'm assuming that's who the statue is based upon, that melted. We've also got the lady who's been helping him, who came up with this plan with another of her mercenary compatriots to increase the heat in his kind of chamber where he keeps cool, because he can't get too hot. He kind of, it affects him if he's warm. And I thought to myself, oh my god, this guy is going to end up being collateral damage, and that's basically what happened. But I didn't expect Kane to then basically turn around and be like, you can be free. As soon as someone who was a shit starts being really, really nice to you, ulterior motive alert going. And then obviously we saw him get her. Interesting to see that she was 16 when she joined him, and then we had Ace nearly saying she was 16 when we saw her speaking to Kane last episode. And this woman has apparently been with him for 3,000 years, if that's correct, if that's how long he's been exiled here for. And then that makes sense as to why she was saying, how old do I look? That's insane to think that. And then her thinking, oh, hang on, he'll find somebody younger to replace me. And then I think that person may be Ace just because of the whole age thing. I'm going to go watch the last part and I will see you guys later, so thank you.